Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. This video is going to be sort of my farewell to the global version of Monster Strike. And then we recently got that Transcendent dump, and then also that rush of new Impossibles. So I thought I would take this video to sort of, go over those, and then after my experiences with those new characters and those new missions, which ones kind of stood out for me. And yeah, the farthest that Global ever got was update 8.2. So yeah, 8.3 and beyond we did not get. And then in JP, that lasted until like February of this year. I think February they got the 8.3 update. So now we're only about maybe 6 months behind. So we are fairly caught up. And so the transition to JP shouldn't be too severe. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, looking... Well, I've been watching all of the JP YouTubers do their thing, so I had a pretty good idea of how most of the new characters would play, and then how most of the new missions would play. But a few did sort of go beyond my expectations. And then the first one was Hanzo. Everybody did say that he was great. And I was like, I don't know, on paper, you know, he seems good, of course, but not overpowered. He is overpowered, he's just really great. And I do hope to pull him again in the JP game. And another guy that was really good was Nirvana. And then, yeah, stats-wise, not too impressive. Nice double null ability. And the strike shot is okay, but the bump combo is really good. Again, it's that shotgun, but it's very, very concentrated. So he can get a lot of damage on one enemy. And he doesn't even need to be that close. With previous shotguns, you needed to be pretty close to get good damage, but not with this one, so I'm really liking this guy a lot. And then another monster that really kind of surprised me was Nanami. And then her too, you know, she's solid overall. But it's her bump combo. The breath bump combo is super, super strong. And especially using her in Nirvana, she was pretty great. So yeah, that is Nanami Transcendent. And then another monster that really kind of surprised me was Nightingale. And yeah, I do remember when she was released in JP and then people were doing the reviews of her. And then I was like, she seems okay, I don't need to pull her. But actually using her, she was really, really good. The evolution version is, it's more fun, I would say. The double recovery and then that strong bump combo. The Ascension version is just ridiculous though. It's the Pierce with the Elemental Slayer, which is always great. The No Gravity Barrier is nice because that's, she can go to a lot of quests for that. The bump combo is really strong and the strike shot is really strong. So yeah, Nightingale, one of the more surprising characters that I tried out. And I wouldn't mind pulling her again as well. And yeah, you probably saw me talk about this multiple times, but Murakumo, both the Evolution version and the Ascension version, I like a lot. They are both super specialized, but really very good at what they do, so yeah, Murakumo there. And then another character that seemed underwhelming on paper, but turned out to be pretty good was Shambhala, the Colossal Monster. Very slow and is a Pierce as well, but the bump combo and the strike shot and her attack are all so good that she's very worth using, I think. Maybe someday in the far, far, far future I will make the max luck of her. And then actually I didn't find any of the light monsters particularly surprising. There are lots of strong light monsters, but none of them really exceeded my expectations. For Dark, however, Eclipse Transcendent was really, really good. He might be one of the best monsters of that Transcendent dump that we got. But the nice double null ability, and then a very interesting idea of having the speed up on a power type. He really becomes super useful if you use him with another monster with a blast bump combo, or another speed up. And yeah, it really kind of gets rid of his speed problem, and so makes him a little bit overpowered. And then the bump combo is really strong too, even though he is a power type. So I would really like to pull Eclipse again. And then This should surprise nobody, but Pandora, to be honest, when the character was first announced, I was like, ugh, another cute girl monster character. And then the abilities didn't interest me super much, but I did end up liking the evolution version a lot after using her. Lots and lots of quests you can go to with her double null ability, and then all of her other abilities are really good. The speed up, the drain, that bump combo, that's crazy, the strike shot, that's crazy. Yeah, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the art, I wouldn't mind having her as well. The Ascension I didn't really use or like, just because that's not my playstyle. I don't rely too much on bump combos, so the Evolution is more my speed. And then, the other one that really surprised me was Harley, and yeah, she picked up null damage wall, and yeah, good bump combos, good strike shot, and weak point slayer, which is a lot of fun, especially with her bump combo. And then also Harley X. She's just crazy, maybe the best stats in the game. The bump combo is not great, but just the stats and then the strike shot are so good that she's super worth using. And I do love null block characters, so yeah, those were kind of like my 9 or 10 most impressive monsters I felt since that big dump that we got. And then next, about the missions, we got a few new Impossibles, a series of Colossals. And then at the very top, as far as difficulty, I would put Eden, Holdai, and Arcadia. Those are just on another level, and not fun at all if you ask me. The other Colossals, though, they were more fun and more doable, I would say. So Avalon, Nirai Kanai, Shambhala, and Yomi. Those are more doable, so I enjoyed those. And yeah, to be honest, I do enjoy pretty much all of the Impossibles and the Colossals. Yeah, the most challenging, but the most rewarding as well. And then we got the Zero series of Impossibles, and those are also pretty tough. I think the most difficult was Yamato Takeru Zero for me. The others were not so bad, but they are kind of character dependent. And then there's the War God series from the anime. And those I felt were less difficult than the Zero series, but also character dependent, and then they took more time per run, I found. But yeah, good characters from both the War God series and the Zero series. And then finally there's the kind of the super extremes. We've only gotten 4, I think, so far, but really good characters you can get from those, and the quests aren't too difficult or too long either. So yeah, those are a nice, welcome addition. And yeah, that is basically my look back at the recent monsters and missions that we got for Monster Strike Global. And yeah, we will look forward to my next part of the video where I look forward towards JP, and then kind of my plans on how to play and what I intend to do. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.